It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. Sam Huff makes his big league debut right after this. Corey Kluber gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
In now, Harold Castro. We are set for baseball here this evening.
Harold Castro.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's popped up. In there, a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Standing in now, Victor Reyes. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Castro aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped up. And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first out.
Batting third.
With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up. And this will be hauled in by Andrus for out number 2. Stepping into the box, number 18. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Matthew Boyd is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Danny Santana. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
2-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Into right field. That's a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one, he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point. He was able to get a hit.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 8 home runs and 23 driven in. The 1-0 is a fastball that gets by him.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Stepping into the box, number 15 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. High in the air out to center field. Reyes is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's 1 for 4. First offering on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
The 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure, maybe a second. And the runner is in from second. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. On to the second inning now for Marlington. It's the Rangers 1 and the Tigers nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Niko Goodrum. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Donaldson with a sliding stop. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jake Rogers. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. Rogers, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. 0-1 the count. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And an off-speed pitch, swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 1-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Elvis Andrus. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments. Had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life? Grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
The 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Hit to third. He's got it. The second for 1 on the first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Into the box now, Jeff Mathis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He'll enter play here at 293. No home runs as of yet, and 8 runs batted in. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball just inside. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rangers go down quickly there. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Striding in, Jordy Mercer. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Mercer.
Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Oh, 2 to Jordy Mercer. The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And it's fouled away. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Santana moves over. 1 out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. At the plate, Jeimer Candelario, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Behind 0-2 now. Candelario has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Stepping in now, Harold Castro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He singled to open up the ball game. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground, maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Ready with another 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Santana has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Rob Refsnyder, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Rob Refsnyder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
In there, strike 2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Danny Santana. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Drilled to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo
Up next for the Rangers, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now
ready for another chance. Number 15. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it deep into the night sky. If you can see it early, curveballs can be some of the easiest pitches to get airborne and backspin out of the park.
Into the box, Josh Donaldson. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, I'm starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Donaldson is off at first with 2 away. Now he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Hit hard to the right side. A base hit in his first trip. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And a double steal try here. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. Mata is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So digging in now, Victor Reyes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Refsnyder moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Miguel Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 18. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. On the ground to third. Right to Donaldson. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Into the box,
baseman,
Sam Huff.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Sam Huff has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Let's play ball. First base. Three.
So coming to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Reyes moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They lead it 3-0. At the plate, Niko Goodrum. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Niko Goodrum.
In there, 0-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Stepping in, Jake Rogers. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Stepping up to the plate, Mikey Matza. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Backhanded. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers, still down 3-0. Digging in, number 15.
Leading off for the Rangers, the second baseman, number 15.
Here's Jordy Mercer now to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Trying to send him packing for the second time. fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking. Strike three. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
1-1 the count now. 2 out, nobody on. Good action on the sinker. 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Rangers 3 and the Tigers nothing. Eduardo Jimenez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 66.
Now at the plate, Sam Huff. He picked up his first career hit in his last AB.
I can't begin to tell you, Matty, how much more comfortable this guy is in the box right now as he approaches this AB right here. Getting off.
Ronald Guzman is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just inside. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out.
Let's play ball. 3. Out. 3.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, number 18. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Cabrera, base runner at first with 1 out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Niko Goodrum, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. No hits to this point. One ball and two strikes to count. A runner on first with two away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Nice try. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. One left for Detroit. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in to try it again. Shin.
For the Rangers, the designated hitter, Your attention, please. Now pitching for Detroit, number 27, Jordan Zimmermann.
4-4, take the base. 3.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Striding into the box, Victor Reyes. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. From the stretch. Taken but called a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gallo is in pursuit, and no one will track it down. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Digging in once again, number 18. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. Texas scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Corey Kluber earns his 5th winner of the year, striking out 12 in the process. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes.